Johnson & Johnson announcing it has agreed to pay $8.9 billion over 25 years to settle allegations its talcum products.
Foundation looks innocent, right? That bottle promising flawless skin. The product you smooth across your entire face every single morning. But apply the wrong foundation and what you may be spreading is the same mineral that cost Johnson & Johnson billions in lawsuit settlements. The same ingredient the FDA found contaminated with asbestos in some cosmetic products. For women applying foundation daily for decades, for makeup lovers building coverage throughout the day, for anyone who assumes major brands must be safe, this information matters. Today we are examining 8 foundation brands containing talc and what the ongoing lawsuits and FDA findings mean for consumers. Stay till the end. We will reveal 3 foundation brands formulated without talc entirely. Let us get into it. Before we look at specific brands, let me explain why talc has become controversial. Talc is a mineral. It creates that smooth, silky texture in powder and liquid foundations. The cosmetic industry has used it for decades. The concern is not talc itself. The concern is contamination. Talc and asbestos form in similar geological conditions. They are often found near each other in the earth. Asbestos is a known carcinogen. The World Health Organization classifies it as causing cancer in humans. Johnson & Johnson faced over 40,000 lawsuits alleging their talc products contained asbestos contamination. In 2023, the company proposed paying over $8 billion to settle these claims. Courts have awarded billions in judgments against the company. The FDA conducted testing on cosmetic products and found asbestos contamination in some talc-containing items. They issued warnings, and some products were recalled. The cosmetic industry maintains that cosmetic-grade talc is tested and safe. They argue their talc is purified and asbestos-free. The debate continues. Lawsuits continue. Testing methodologies are questioned by both sides. What is not debatable is this. Talc is in the foundation you apply to your entire face, every morning, for years. Covering more surface area than almost any other makeup product. Now let us look at specific brands. 8. Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. The drugstore bestseller. That affordable foundation promising natural coverage for every skin tone. The product sitting in millions of bathroom cabinets across America. Check the ingredient list on Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. Talc appears in the formula. The same mineral at the center of billion-dollar lawsuits is an ingredient in this affordable foundation. Maybelline Fit Me also contains synthetic fragrance, undisclosed scent chemicals in a product covering your entire face all day. Fragrance serves marketing, not skin health. The formula contains parabens in some versions, methylparaben and propylparaben. Preservatives that some studies suggest may have weak estrogenic activity. The formula contains various synthetic dyes, color additives that may contain trace heavy metal impurities depending on manufacturing processes. Maybelline is owned by Loreal, one of the largest cosmetics corporations in the world. They comply with all current FDA regulations. The FDA currently permits talc in cosmetics when it meets purity standards. The price point is attractive, $10 to $15 for foundation, but affordable pricing often means conventional ingredients. For consumers choosing Maybelline for the price, the savings amount to a few dollars compared to talc-free alternatives. The ingredient difference is significant. Drugstore bestseller. Contains talc. 7. L'Oreal True Match Foundation. The shade matching promise. L'Oreal True Match offers dozens of shades for precise skin tone matching. The technology sounds advanced. The brand sounds trustworthy. Read the ingredient list. L'Oreal True Match Foundation contains talc, the mineral with documented contamination concerns in other product categories, applied across your entire face daily. The formula contains synthetic fragrance, that pleasant scent when you apply foundation, undisclosed chemical compounds. Fragrance formulations can contain dozens of individual chemicals under one word. L'Oreal True Match contains dimethicone, a silicone creating a barrier on your skin, your pores covered with silicone all day, every day. The formula contains parabens as preservatives, the same estrogen-mimicking chemicals appearing across conventional cosmetics. L'Oreal is the same parent company as Maybelline, same corporate ownership, similar formulation philosophies, different brand positioning, same concerning ingredients. The True Match technology focuses on shade matching, not ingredient innovation. The innovation is in color, not in safety. L'Oreal complies with all applicable regulations. Their products are legal. The question is whether legal minimum equals consumer preference. For consumers trusting L'Oreal for the shade range, the shades may be perfect. The ingredients are conventional. Shade innovation. Ingredient convention. Contains talc. 6. Revlon ColorStay Foundation. The long wear promise. Revlon ColorStay claims 24-hour wear. The foundation that survives your entire day. No touch-ups needed. That long wear formula requires heavy-duty ingredients. Revlon ColorStay Foundation contains talc, the controversial mineral providing that smooth, mattifying finish, applied to your face for 24 hours straight according to their marketing. The formula contains synthetic fragrance, undisclosed scent chemicals sitting on your face all day and night. Revlon ColorStay contains multiple silicones, dimethicone and other silicone derivatives creating long-lasting coverage. Your skin sealed under silicone barriers for extended periods. The formula contains parabens as preservatives, applied to large facial areas for maximum duration. Here is additional context on Revlon. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2022. Companies under financial distress often cut costs. Quality control may suffer. Ingredient sourcing shifts to cheaper suppliers. When a company cannot pay its bills, investing in premium ingredients falls down the priority list. The foundation you buy today may be formulated under different pressures than 5 years ago. Revlon complies with all regulations. Their products remain legal. The corporate stability adds another consideration beyond ingredients. For consumers loyal to Revlon ColorStay for years, the formula may have changed. The company definitely has. Longwear formula. Contains talc. Corporate instability. 5. Covergirl Clean Foundation. The clean-sounding name. Covergirl Clean implies purity, simplicity, something good for your skin. The name suggests thoughtful formulation. Marketing names do not equal marketing reality. Covergirl Clean Foundation contains talc. Despite the clean name, the controversial mineral is in the formula. Applied to sensitive facial skin daily. The formula contains synthetic fragrance. The word clean in the name does not mean fragrance-free. Undisclosed scent chemicals are present. Covergirl Clean contains mineral oil, petroleum derivative creating a barrier on skin. Clean does not mean petroleum-free. The formula contains various synthetic ingredients standard across conventional cosmetics. Preservatives, emulsifiers, stabilizers, common throughout the industry. Covergirl is owned by Coty, massive cosmetics conglomerate. The clean name is marketing positioning, not a formulation standard. There is no regulation defining clean in cosmetics. Any brand can use the word. It means whatever the marketing team decides it means. For consumers choosing Covergirl Clean, believing the name indicates safer ingredients, the ingredient list tells the real story. The name is marketing. The talc is reality. Clean name. Conventional ingredients. Contains talc. 4. NYX Total Control Foundation. The affordable professional brand. NYX positions itself as makeup artist quality at drugstore prices. The brand professionals use. Professional use means professional exposure, not professional ingredient screening. NYX Total Control Foundation contains talc. Same mineral concerns as every other conventional foundation. Different brand positioning. Same ingredient category. The formula contains synthetic fragrance. Even brands marketed to professionals include unnecessary scent chemicals. NYX Total Control contains dimethicone and other silicones. The smoothing agents creating that professional finish also create barriers on skin. The formula contains parabens as preservatives, applied across the face daily by consumers trusting the professional association. NYX is owned by L'Oreal, the same corporation owning Maybelline and L'Oreal branded products, 3 brands appearing different, one parent company, similar formulation approaches. When you think you are choosing between NYX, Maybelline and L'Oreal True Match, you are often choosing between 3 products from the same company. The competition is marketing illusion. NYX complies with all applicable regulations. Their products meet industry standards. Professional quality refers to performance, not ingredient innovation. For consumers choosing NYX because professionals use it, professionals choose products for color, payoff, and wear time, not for ingredient analysis. Professional positioning, standard ingredients, contains talc. 3. Clinique Even Better Foundation. The dermatologist brand. Clinique has marketed itself as the clinical choice since the 1960 seconds. Developed with dermatologists. Allergy tested. Fragrance-free options available. Clinical positioning does not mean talc-free. Clinique Even Better Foundation contains talc in some formulations. The dermatologist-developed brand uses the same controversial mineral as drugstore options. The formula contains silicones, dimethicone, and related compounds, creating that smooth clinical finish. Your skin under silicone all day. Clinique offers fragrance-free versions, which is positive. However, talc remains in formulations regardless of fragrance status. The formula contains various synthetic compounds standard across prestige cosmetics. Premium price does not mean premium ingredient innovation regarding talc. Clinique is owned by Estee Lauder companies. $14 billion corporation. Same parent as MAC, Too Faced, and Jo Malone. Corporate ownership behind the clinical positioning. The Dermatologist Association creates trust. But dermatologist developed in the 1960 seconds means formulated before current talc concerns emerged. Formulas evolve slowly. Clinique complies with all applicable regulations. Their products meet safety standards. The clinical image is historically earned, but ingredients remain conventional. For consumers paying Clinique prices expecting clinical superiority, the talc content matches drugstore brands. The price is premium, the talc is standard. Clinical positioning. Contains talc, premium price for conventional mineral. 2. MAC Studio Fix Foundation. The makeup artist standard. MAC is the professional brand. Counterculture. Artistry credibility. The foundation used on fashion shoots and celebrity faces. Professional does not mean clean. MAC Studio Fix Foundation contains talc. The professional standard uses the same controversial ingredient as drugstore products. Applied by professionals who may not research ingredient safety, the formula contains synthetic fragrance. That distinctive MAC scent is chemical fragrance compounds. Undisclosed ingredients in a product professionals apply to many faces daily. MAC Studio Fix contains parabens. The professional brand with the same preservatives as budget foundations. Artistry credibility does not extend to ingredient innovation. The formula contains various silicones and synthetic compounds. Standard formulation with premium brand positioning. MAC is owned by Estee Lauder companies. Same parent as Clinique. Same corporate structure. Similar ingredient approaches despite different brand personalities. The professional association creates enormous trust. Makeup artists use MAC. Editorial shoots feature MAC. Fashion weeks showcase MAC. But makeup artists choose products for pigmentation, blendability, and photography performance, not for long-term ingredient safety. Their concerns are different from individual consumers wearing foundation daily for decades. MAC complies with all applicable regulations. Their products meet professional performance standards. The artistry is real. The talc is also real. For consumers paying MAC prices for professional credibility, that credibility is about artistry, not about ingredient safety. Professional standard contains talc, artistry over ingredient innovation. 1. Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. The luxury long wear standard. Estee Lauder Double Wear has been a prestige bestseller for decades. 24-hour wear. Transfer resistant, the foundation that stays. Luxury pricing does not mean luxury ingredients. Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation contains talc. The prestige standard uses the same mineral as $10 drugstore foundations. The controversial ingredient is present regardless of price point. The formula contains synthetic fragrance. Even at $50, unnecessary scent chemicals appear. Luxury does not mean fragrance-free. Double Wear contains multiple silicones. The long wear technology relies on synthetic film formers keeping makeup in place. Your face sealed for extended periods. The formula contains parabens as preservatives. Premium pricing does not mean premium preservation methods. Estee Lauder is the parent corporation. They own MAC, Clinique, Too Faced, Bobbi Brown, and many other brands. The luxury prestige comes from the same company making products across every price point. The luxury experience is real, the packaging is elegant, the counter experience is premium, the shade range is extensive. But open that $50 bottle and find the same talc as a $10 Maybelline. The luxury is in experience, not in fundamental ingredient differences. For consumers paying Estee Lauder prices expecting the highest standards, the talc content is identical to drugstore options. You are paying for brand experience, not ingredient exclusivity. Luxury positioning. Contains talc. Prestige packaging hiding conventional minerals. Go to your bathroom right now, pull out your foundation, flip it over, read the ingredient list. Look for talc, often listed near the top, indicating significant quantity. The mineral at the center of billion-dollar lawsuits. Look for fragrance or parfum. Undisclosed chemicals in a product covering your entire face all day. Look for parabens, methylparaben, propylparaben, butylparaben, preservatives with ongoing research questions. Look for dimethicone or ingredients ending in cone, silicones creating barriers on your skin. If your foundation contains talc, you now have information. Johnson & Johnson paid billions in settlements over talc products. The FDA found asbestos in some talc cosmetics. The debate continues. You apply foundation to more facial surface area than any other makeup product. Every morning, for years, perhaps decades, the exposure is significant. Better options exist. Some brands formulated without talc from the beginning, not reformulated under pressure. Built talc-free by design. These three foundations prove you do not have to choose between flawless coverage and avoiding controversial ingredients. Clean brand number 3. Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. The modern clean beauty standard. Ilia formulated True Skin Serum Foundation without talc. The controversial mineral is not in the ingredient list. No talc concerns to consider. No parabens. No synthetic fragrance. No phthalates. No sulfates. The exclusion list is comprehensive and published clearly. The formula includes actually beneficial ingredients. Aloe vera for soothing. Niacinamide for skin texture. Marula oil for hydration. Your foundation provides skincare benefits while delivering coverage. Ilia True Skin is buildable from light to medium coverage. Serum texture means it feels like skincare, not heavy makeup. The brand is certified B Corporation. Third-party verification of social and environmental responsibility. Values extending beyond just ingredient exclusion. Ilia products are ophthalmologist tested, safe for sensitive skin and sensitive eyes. Shade range is extensive and designed for diversity, not an afterthought, built into the brand from the beginning. Price is approximately $46, premium but comparable to Estee Lauder or MAC, talc-free formula at similar price point. Available at Sephora, Ulta, Credo Beauty and Ilia website. For consumers wanting talc-free foundation with skincare benefits, Ilia delivers both. Talc-free. B Corp certified. Skincare plus coverage. Clean brand number 2. Kosas Revealer Foundation. The skincare first approach. Kosas built their brand around clean ingredients that deliver performance. Revealer Foundation represents their approach to base makeup. Kosas Revealer Foundation contains no talc. The formula was designed talc-free from conception, no contamination concerns, no parabens, no synthetic fragrance, no silicones, no phthalates. Comprehensive ingredient exclusion list, published transparently. The formula includes active skincare ingredients, niacinamide for brightening, hyaluronic acid for hydration, peptides for skin support. Your foundation works for your skin while you wear it. The coverage is light to medium with a skin-like finish. The your skin but better aesthetic that looks natural, not made up. Kosas is cruelty-free and formulated without animal-derived ingredients. Clean extends to ethical considerations. Shade range includes 28 shades designed for diverse skin tones. Real inclusivity built into product development. Price is approximately $42, comparable to prestige brands with talc-free formula at competitive pricing. Available at Sephora, Ulta, Credo Beauty and Kosas website. For consumers wanting clean foundation with visible skincare benefits, Kosas delivers modern formulation. Talc-free, skincare, active. Clean brand number 1. RMS Beauty Uncover Up Cream Foundation, the original clean foundation standard. RMS Beauty was founded by a makeup artist who worked in the industry for decades and became concerned about ingredient exposure. She created the brand specifically to offer truly clean alternatives. RMS Uncover Up Cream Foundation contains no talc, formulated talc-free before talc concerns became mainstream news. Clean from the beginning, not reformulated under pressure. No parabens, no synthetic fragrance, no silicones, no petroleum, no GMO ingredients, no nanoparticles. The exclusion list is extensive. The formula uses organic ingredients, organic coconut oil, organic beeswax, organic jojoba oil. Actual organic certification, not just natural claims. The formula includes raw food-grade ingredients. The philosophy is that what goes on your skin should be as clean as what you eat. RMS uses minimal heat in processing to preserve ingredient integrity. Raw beauty approach maintaining nutritional value of botanical ingredients. Coverage is light to medium with a dewy skin-like finish. The lit from within glow that looks like healthy skin, not heavy makeup. RMS Beauty is cruelty-free and uses recyclable packaging. Sustainability extends throughout the brand. Price is approximately $52. Premium pricing reflecting organic ingredients and clean formulation standards. Available at Sephora, Credo Beauty, Blue Mercury, and RMS Beauty website. For consumers wanting the cleanest foundation with organic ingredients, RMS set the standard others now follow. Talc-free, organic ingredients, original clean beauty pioneer. And there you have it. From Maybelline at $10 to Estee Lauder at $50, conventional foundations share the same controversial ingredient, talc. The mineral that cost Johnson & Johnson over $8 billion in proposed settlements. The ingredient the FDA found contaminated with asbestos in some cosmetic testing. The price point does not change the ingredient reality. Drugstore and prestige foundations contain the same mineral. The luxury is in packaging and experience, not in fundamental formulation differences regarding talc. This is not about claiming these products cause harm. They comply with current regulations. Many people use them without reported issues. This is about information. Talc has documented concerns. Lawsuits are real. FDA findings are documented. Whether you choose to avoid talc is a personal decision. For those who prefer talc-free foundation, options exist at comparable prices. Ilia, Kosas, and RMS Beauty prove that talc-free formulation is possible without sacrificing coverage, shade range, or finish quality. Let me summarize. Brands containing talc: Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, L'Oreal True Match Foundation, Revlon ColorStay Foundation, Covergirl Clean Foundation, NYX Total Control Foundation, Clinique Even Better Foundation, MAC Studio Fix Foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Brands formulated without talc: Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation, Kosas Revealer Foundation, RMS Beauty Uncover Up Cream Foundation. If this video was informative, hit like and subscribe. We examine more everyday products in upcoming videos. Drop a comment sharing what foundation you currently use and whether talc concerns will influence your next purchase. Thanks for watching. Stay informed. See you in the next video.